is known for its distinctive triangular-shaped head, which is much wider than its neck. The Gaboon viper has the longest fangs of any snake, measuring up to 2 inches in length. Its venom is highly toxic and can cause severe pain, swelling, and tissue damage. The Gaboon viper's venom is also cytotoxic, meaning it can destroy cells and tissues. Despite its venomous nature, the Gaboon viper is not an aggressive snake and will usually only attack if provoked or threatened. It is a solitary creature and is rarely seen in groups or pairs. The Gaboon viper is an ambush predator, hiding in wait for its prey to come within striking distance. Its diet mainly consists of rodents, but it will also eat birds and other small animals. The Gaboon viper has excellent eyesight and can detect movement from a distance of up to 100 feet. It also has a keen sense of smell, which helps it to locate prey. The Gaboon viper is a slow-moving snake and is not known for its agility. It is mostly active at night, but can be active during the day in cooler weather. The Gaboon viper is found in a wide range of habitats, including forests, savannas, and swamps. It is most commonly found in West and Central Africa. The Gaboon viper is a member of the Viperidae family, which includes other venomous snakes such as rattlesnakes and copperheads. It is closely related to the rhino viper, which is also found in Africa. The Gaboon viper is named after Gabon, a country in Central Africa where it is commonly found. It is also known as the forest puff adder, named after another venomous snake species found in Africa. The Gaboon viper is a heavily built snake with a broad body and a short tail. It has a distinctive pattern of brown, beige, and black scales, which help it to blend into its surroundings. The Gaboon viper's skin is covered in scales, which protect it from injury and help it to move smoothly over rough surfaces. It sheds its skin every few months to allow for growth and to replace damaged or worn-out scales. The Gaboon viper is a cold-blooded animal, meaning that its body temperature is regulated by the temperature of its environment. It can survive in a wide range of temperatures, but prefers warm, humid environments. The Gaboon viper has a lifespan of around 20 years in captivity. Its lifespan in the wild is not well documented, but is thought to be similar. The Gaboon viper is not an endangered species and is classified as being of least concern by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. However, it is threatened by habitat loss and hunting by humans. The Gaboon viper is a venomous snake and can be dangerous to humans. Its venom can cause severe pain, swelling, and tissue damage, and can be fatal if left untreated. However, bites are relatively rare and most occur when humans accidentally step on or disturb the snake. The Gaboon viper's venom is used in medical research. The Gaboon viper's venom contains a protein called Bitus gabotica toxin 1, BGTX1, which has been studied for its potential use in treating heart disease. The venom also contains enzymes that break down proteins and other molecules in its prey, making it easier to digest. The Gaboon viper is an oviparous species, meaning that it lays eggs rather than giving birth to live young. Females can lay up to 30 eggs in a single clutch, which hatch after around 3 months. The eggs are laid in a warm, humid location and the female will guard them until they hatch. The hatchlings are around 10 inches long and are independent from birth. The Gaboon viper is a slow-growing species, and it can take up to 10 years for it to reach its full size. It is estimated that there are around 10,000 Gaboon vipers in the wild. The Gaboon viper is a well-known species in African folklore, and is often portrayed as a powerful and dangerous creature. In some cultures, its venom is believed to have magical properties and is used in traditional medicine. The Gaboon viper is known for its hissing sound, which it makes by expelling air through its nostrils. It is also known for its striking ability, which allows it to deliver a powerful and accurate bite to its prey. The Gaboon viper's venom is composed of a complex mixture of proteins and enzymes, which work together to immobilize and kill its prey. The venom contains both neurotoxins and hemotoxins, which affect the nervous system and blood respectively. The Gaboon Viper is capable of delivering a venomous bite without even opening its mouth fully. Its fangs are hinged, allowing them to fold back against the roof of its mouth when not in use. The Gaboon Viper's venom is one of the most potent of all venomous snakes, and can cause severe pain and tissue damage within minutes of a bite. Despite its venomous nature, the Gaboon Viper is an important species in its ecosystem and plays a key role in controlling rodent populations. The Gaboon Viper is a well-known species in the pet trade, and is often kept as an exotic pet. However, keeping a Gaboon Viper as a pet requires a high level of knowledge and expertise, and is not recommended for inexperienced or novice reptile keepers. In captivity, the Gaboon Viper requires a large and secure enclosure, a high level of humidity, and a diet of live rodents. The Gaboon Viper is capable of striking at lightning speed, and can deliver a bite within a fraction of a second. Its fangs are hollow, allowing venom to flow through them and into the prey's bloodstream. The Gaboon Viper is a relatively slow-moving snake, and relies on its ambush tactics and camouflage to catch its prey. It is capable of staying perfectly still for hours at a time, waiting for prey to come within striking distance. The Gaboon Viper is a nocturnal species, and is most active at night when its prey is also active. The Gaboon Viper's bite is often described as feeling like a hot iron being pressed against the skin. Its venom causes a range of symptoms, including pain, swelling, bleeding, and tissue necrosis. The Gaboon Viper's venom can also affect the nervous system, causing muscle weakness, dizziness, and difficulty breathing. In rare cases, the Gaboon Viper's bite can be fatal, especially if left untreated. The Gaboon Viper is one of the largest venomous snakes in Africa, and can grow up to 6 feet in length. The Gaboon Viper's scales are highly patterned and can range in color from gray to brown to pinkish brown. The Gaboon Viper's pattern allows it to blend in with its surroundings, making it difficult for prey to spot. The Gaboon Viper has a large, triangular head that is distinct from its body, and is often described as pumpkin-shaped. The Gaboon Viper's head is covered in small scales that give it a rough, textured appearance. The Gaboon Viper's eyes are set forward on its head, giving it excellent depth perception and the ability to judge distance accurately. The Gaboon Viper is a solitary species, and is rarely found in groups. The Gaboon Viper is a relatively slow-moving snake, and is not known for its agility or speed. The Gaboon Viper is found throughout sub-Saharan Africa, from Senegal to Sudan and as far south as South Africa. The Gaboon Viper is found in a variety of habitats, including rainforests, savannas, and scrublands. The Gaboon Viper is not considered a threatened species, although habitat loss and persecution by humans can pose a threat to its survival. The Gaboon Viper's large size and potent venom make it a highly respected and feared species in African culture. The Gaboon Viper's venom has been studied for its potential use in developing new drugs and treatments for a range of medical conditions. The Gaboon Viper is known by many other names in different regions of Africa, including forest puff adder and Gaboon adder. The Gaboon Viper is a relatively sedentary species, and does not travel long distances. The Gaboon Viper is a master of camouflage, and can blend in with its surroundings so effectively that it can be difficult to spot even when right in front of you. The Gaboon Viper's venom is not only deadly to its prey, but also has anticoagulant properties that can be useful in treating certain medical conditions. The Gaboon Viper is a species that commands respect and caution, and should be approached with care by humans. The Gaboon Viper's venom is highly prized by some traditional healers in Africa, who believe that it has medicinal properties. The Gaboon Viper is not a species that should be kept as a pet without proper training and experience, as its venom can be deadly and it requires a highly specialized environment in which to thrive. The Gaboon Viper is a species that has fascinated humans for centuries, and continues to capture the imagination of people around the world. The Gaboon Viper is known for its unique hunting strategy, in which it lies in wait for prey to come close enough to strike. The Gaboon Viper is able to detect prey through its excellent sense of smell and heat-sensing organs. The Gaboon Viper is a relatively slow metabolizer, which means that it can go weeks or even months without feeding. The Gaboon Viper's fangs are the longest of any venomous snake, and can measure up to 2 inches in length. The Gaboon Viper's venom is a potent cocktail of toxins that can cause severe tissue damage, organ failure, and even death. The Gaboon Viper's venom is able to paralyze its prey, allowing the snake to swallow it whole. The Gaboon Viper's venom is so potent that it can even cause bleeding from the eyes and gums in humans. The Gaboon Viper's venom is classified as a hemotoxic venom, which means that it destroys red blood cells and damages blood vessels. The Gaboon Viper is known for its long lifespan, with some individuals living up to 20 years in the wild. The Gaboon Viper's scales are made up of keratin, which is the same material that makes up human hair and nails. The Gaboon Viper is able to regulate its body temperature by basking in the sun or seeking shade, depending on its needs. The Gaboon Viper is a popular subject of study in the field of herpetology, which is the study of reptiles and amphibians. The Gaboon Viper is able to produce up to 10% of its body weight in venom at any given time. The Gaboon Viper's venom is not only deadly, but also very expensive, with a single vial of venom fetching thousands of dollars on the black market. The Gaboon Viper's venom is used in the production of antivenom, which is a life-saving treatment for those who have been bitten by venomous snakes. The Gaboon Viper is a fascinating and complex species that continues to intrigue scientists and enthusiasts alike.